Hey everybody, this is Audrey, and in this video I'm going to be recording activity 11-2, creating and testing a DHCP scope. The objective of this activity is to create a DHCP scope and test it. And for this video, I'm going to be using my Server 2 and my 410 Windows 8 computer. And as you can see, I'm logged into Windows 2 as an administrator. And so in order to create a DHCP scope, I need to install it first. So now I'm going to go up to, I need to open the DHCP console. So I'm going to go to my tools, click on DHCP. I'm going to make that a little bigger. Alright, now I'm going to click the IPv4 node, and then I'm going to right click it and select new scope. And in the new scope wizard, I'm going to click next. And then in the name window, I'm going to type in 10.10-scope. And you can add a description if you wish, but I am not going to at this time, so I'm just going to click next. Now in the IP address range window, I'm going to type in 10.10.1.100. And the end IP address, I'm going to type in 10.10.1.225. And in the length, I'm going to make it 16. And notice how the subnet mask has entered into a /16 subnet. So I'm going to click next. In the add inclusions and delay window, which is the one I'm in now, I'm just going to leave it blank and click next. And in the least duration window, I'm going to type 0 days, 1 hour, and 0 minutes. So this is the amount of time that I'm allotting for the lease address to be sent out. So it's just going to be for 1 hour. And 1 hour is a short lease time, but it's adequate for testing. So I'm going to click next. And in the configure DHCP options window, I'm going to click no. I will configure these options later. And click next. And then I click finish. And now I have a scope. Now notice that there's a red down arrow that indicates it's not activated yet. I'm going to click the scope that I just created, and I see additional nodes under there. Take a moment to look at those, and then right click. I'm going to right click the scope. I'm going to select activate. Alright, now you see I'm logging into my Windows 8 computer as an administrator. Just waiting for that to log on. And now here I'm going to open a command prompt window, so I'm going to right click the start button, go to command prompt. And in the command prompt window, I'm going to type PowerShell. And now I'm in a Windows PowerShell command prompt. So I'm going to so just to be sure that I'm going to have the correct Ethernet interface alias, I typed in get net IP interface, and this tells me that it is on Ethernet 0. So that's very useful information for this next command. So I'm going to click set net IP interface alias. Ethernet 0, DHCP enabled, press enter. And I see no errors, so it must have gone through. Now I'm going to before I get to setting the server, the DNS client server address, I'm going to see what I have set up for the server, for the DNS client. And it's saying that I have my server 1 set as my DNS server, which is what I want. So now I'm going to type set DNS client server addresses, or just address, interface alias Ethernet 0, reset server addresses, and press enter. No errors, and now I'm going to do an IP config all. And now if we scroll up a little bit, it'll tell us my host name, which is 410 Windows 8, my DNS suffix, which is 410 server 2012.local, and see my IP, my IPv6 IP, default gateway,